Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. The KSI was on Cal Freezy's channel where he was doing the interview type of video where they do it 1 year apart. And can you believe that last year KSI said in that year he will 100% fight Jake Paul?
What's one thing that you would have liked to have accomplished this time next year?
Oh yeah, I want to knock out Jake Paul. Yeah. I want to fight Jake Paul. That's the sole. Bro, don't get started on this, man. Now that Jake is like ducking me, it just doesn't want it. I'm there like, bro. This guy's fighting Mike Tyson, bro. Why? Like, he don't want to fight me. He wants to fight OAPs.
Do you think that fight will happen in the next 365 days?
Yeah, no, I believe the fight will happen in the next 365 days. Rip. Well, a lot has happened in the year, man. I tried, and I had to fight Tommy. I had to fight Tommy instead because I was like, I'm not waiting on this.
How do you think that fight will
I'm going to knock him out.
Actually believe it. I am convinced that this fight will never ever happen. And you know what? It is what it is. I've moved on. I can't lie, I've moved on. Don't get it twisted. If they make this fight, I'll be excited for it. I will, and I'll watch it 100%. But this whole like, maybe it's happening, maybe it's not, and negotiations and the wait, and like, I'm so over it. Like, just make the fight. Call me when you've made the fight. Speaking of Jake Paul, I watched his BS with Jake Paul podcast and he was speaking about his fight with Mike Tyson. And when I'm listening to him and how he's describing this fight and how he views people are viewing this fight, it's really confusing me. This guy is going on like he's the underdog. Like, he's really trying to paint this narrative. In my opinion, he's painting this narrative because I don't think this is the true narrative. This is not what I've been seeing on my timeline. But in this podcast and even on social media, like, Jake Paul is trying to paint the narrative like he's the underdog and people think that Mike Tyson is just going to obliterate him. I don't know what Jake Paul is seeing, but in my opinion, that is just not true.
It's motivating, I think. And I think it's good to carry fear into the ring and with you on a daily basis when you're training because it makes you better. And so it excites me that I have my toughest and craziest and most powerful opponent to date. And the challenge of going up to heavyweight is kind of like fun. That is a benefit because I've been eating a lot of pasta.
You love pasta.
I love pasta. So that's a good thing. But he definitely is looking like a fucking animal. I will say people are underestimating me though, because when I go to his comments, and of course, because people want to do anything they can to discredit me. I mean, that's just the name of the game and what's happened. But they're just saying like, if Mike loses, then fighting is rigged. And that's basically like every comment because they see how good he looks on the mitts. But Mike, looking good on the mitts is not even half the battle. You have to face me.
He knows all that.
But I think he might be like seeing these videos of how good he looks hitting the mitts and like getting like turned up, and his confidence is probably growing because he sees everyone being like, he's gonna fucking kill Jake.
But see, he's gonna step in there like, I'm Mike Tyson, I'm the greatest ever, like, and not even think about anything that you've done at all, like, or any, like your work ethic.
He's not underestimating you. He's probably preparing for a young, hungry dog who refuses to lose, and that's what you are right now.
Yeah, no, I don't maybe know if Mike is underestimating me or not. I don't think he is necessarily. I think the rest of the world is.
That's true.
Like, just based off of the comments and like literally 100,000 comment posts where it's like Jake is getting fucking cremated.
I get it that he's talking about Mike's specific comments, but obviously like they're not going to be under his comments saying that you're going to beat him up. Like, Mike is a person that people like and respect, so they're not going to be under his comments saying that. But when you go into social media outside of Mike's community, like, people are saying the truth of what they really think, and Jake can see that. Jake knows that. So I don't know why he's trying to paint this narrative to everyone. He's being underestimated. No. People look at Mike as a 60-year-old man that shouldn't be in the ring with you because you could knock him out. That is the narrative. Like, I get it. Jake Paul has to sell the fight. But it's like, bro, this narrative that he's trying to push, this storyline, like he's an underdog in this, I just think it's kind of crazy. Bivo has said that he's going to be fighting Danny Arons on July 6th. He said it in this interview.
Yeah, and to come from eating dinners on TikTok to now being around the Misfits community, it's an amazing feeling. So
are you definitely set on fighting on Misfits?
Yeah, definitely. I'm there. I'm not pulling out. It's been confirmed. Yeah, so
it's been confirmed, has it?
It's been confirmed July 6th. I don't know where, but Bivo, Danny Arons. Don't know if it's a main or a co-main, but it'll definitely be one or the other. So
I think it could be a main event.
Hopefully that'd be good. First Misfits event, and I'm on the main event. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
I think this is a better option for Danny, because Danny before was talking about how he wants to fight Joe Weller. No. fight Bivo first, especially since you want to be on Misfits long term. I don't want you getting into a fight and then you end up losing, and then the hype. Not saying he'll lose hype because he's quite a big name in the UK scene, but I just think it's a better option for him to fight a Bivo rather than a Joe Weller. It just makes more sense, and then you can work your way up to Joe. Even fight him next. But I do like this Bivo and Danny fight. There's this beef that's brewing between them that's kind of real. Like, Bivo even came for his girlfriend. Well, didn't come for his girlfriend, but came for Danny using his girlfriend. So I think it's a good fight to make.
I just love it. I don't have to answer to anyone. I don't have to talk to anyone.
Hey, listen, Danny, how are you letting your bird say that she's enjoying peaceful time? Are you not pleasing your woman enough? She alright eating pasta, but she'll be eating dinner with big boy Bivo. You know the rules. Danny, sort your missus out. She's already got history in Dubai. Don't let it come to that. Cheers!
So, if you were watching the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney press conference on DAZN, you would have seen, I didn't actually peep this because I was watching the press conference, by the way. It was actually a very funny press conference. Like, Ryan is something else. But you would have seen, or you might have peeped, that they leaked Misfits 15. Put it like at the bottom of the screen when they're saying what upcoming fights are coming up, where it said Elle Brooke versus Paige Van Zandt, who I actually don't know, on Saturday, May the 25th. So they leaked it because we did not know this information. The first tweet he made was absolutely effing retarded. I screenshotted it before he deleted it because I was like, what the heck? Who's this guy talking about? I have post notifications on for his tweets. That's why I got it as quick as I did, because obviously, like, I make videos. So he was like absolutely effing retarded. And I'm like, who is he talking to? And then I saw on Twitter that the fight had been leaked, and I was like, oh, that's why. And then after he deleted this tweet, he made another tweet. I don't know what's going on with DAZN and the communication, because this has happened before. I remember they leaked a whole fight card. I don't remember what card it was, but they had leaked the whole card and it had not even come out yet. Like, I don't know what it is with the communication between Misfits and DAZN, but it seems like it needs to step up because this can't keep happening. Anyways, guys, put in the comments what you think about the Misfits leaked event and everything else I talked in the video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.